Okay, so this is an example how I use the AI engine to analyze games. And the very first thing to do is to go through the game myself without the engine. So this game is quite interesting. It's not a fully finished one, because what happened was that I played it on OGS and I felt I lost it very quickly. But I kept on playing anyway because I still thought that there might be some possibility for making some trouble, at least a co-fight or something. And then there was a server bug and the game got disconnected and I got a win for some reasons. And well, I went there immediately and I started to say that, well, yeah, that the game, I was losing it. But then I looked at it and the AI analysis said that I actually had the advantage. So that was quite surprising. So this is gonna be an interesting game to look at. Okay, so let's go through quickly. And yeah, let's just make a comment that I thought trying ambitious enough. I know that the engine would tell you that it's like, well, yeah, attack. And well, okay, this was not that good by this point, but also not too bad for white. Okay, so this was the point where I thought that, yeah, I should have thought about the monkey jump. Okay, just recording the feelings I had during the game. But anyway, I continued to make trouble. Well, yeah, sure. Now this looks even worse. Even worse than that. And okay, I'm trying to ignore it and attack on the other side. Okay, at this point I had the plan that I may be able to catch that group on the right side. Okay, yeah, I think I was trying to turn this eye into a false one. But yeah, this is not so good. So I need at least a co-fight or something. Therefore I switch back to this side and just trying to make some trouble. And this was the time when we got the server bug and the game got disconnected and I got a one by disconnection. What does that mean? We were not so sure. Okay, so this is how it looked like. And now let's go back to the beginning and plug in the engine. So I'm using the 40 blocks engine, Katago. And the reason why I'm using that, because Katago can show the score, not just the win rate. Yeah, that's a big advantage. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. And let's just let it start. So it says black is winning. Let's see, what was the commie? 5.5. That might be the reason. The commie is not big enough. So black seems to be winning by 1 point. Well, let's make a move and let's wait until it settles. So now I'm thinking the other way around. It's a negative number for white. So it's actually the smaller negative value. Well, the bigger value is better. It's just the same. Okay, so my choice is not that bad. But the win rate graph is still moving. In that case, I just let it run. So the graphics card is an NVIDIA RTX 2070. So it's not too bad. It has the tensor cores. But still, you need some patience. Well, black is doing the right thing, so we can just continue. And I am sort of doing the right thing. Okay, so black's choice is optimal. But I let it run a little bit, so that sort of primes the search, fills up the search tree. $100K, that's a good number. Okay, the Katago likes this version. It's also looking for mine. Okay, let's see. Well, that's just an obvious choice. Yes. Okay. Just looking at the variation. White still gets caught in the middle. Well, of course, it's not winning. So the ambitious start is not working out for white. Trying to stop black here. Okay, that again makes sense. Okay, this would be better for black. Yeah. Ah, okay. The computer does the monkey jump as well. move 13 in the variation. Okay, so this was not so good because it allows white to come on at the top, except that this is too close, and this would have been better. Yeah, long variation. Well, at least I'm choosing the choice by the engine. Okay, so now let it run a little bit, because that's a crucial point. So Katago says there is no thinking here, it's just attack with this move. Oh yeah, that's that doesn't look too good for white. Yeah, you still need some patience with this not so bad hardware as well, because sometimes it changes the variation, and some variations may not be as understandable. But okay, let me just add this. Okay, it already puts it as a good move. Just quickly go through. Yeah, it's keeping the 2-point advantage. Well, 2.5 now. Three. Okay, well, it's still too early for me to see how this would be exactly a black win, but as far as the win rate graph is concerned, it is certainly good for black. Okay, so let's come back here. So this is where I thought this was a big mistake. To let this happen, and I lost the game, but apparently I didn't actually. It was so bad for black that white is winning now. Wow, that's interesting. And I should have attacked the cutting point at G3. Yeah, my move is not even considered as worth reporting. And how would that work out? Okay, so that's one variation. If I wait a little bit, it's 200k. It's a number of visits. Yep, looks the same. Okay, let's add the variation and explore it. So my actual move, this one, is good after the other one, but alone it's not worth anything. Okay, of course, time permitting, I would go into further into this variation and see how it goes, but it's easier to do closer to the end. Okay. So yeah, I can safely say that this was a bad move. I can put red sticker on that one. Yeah, just saving that stone is not exactly good. Oh, interesting. So that move is not too good. This would have been better. Yeah. Still black is winning. Okay, I finally did this one. It's too late, of course. And that one as well. Okay, my glorious tactic, trying to turn this into a false eye, is not rewarded by the computer. Okay, there are many options there. So it seems that black can even give up this and just take that side. Is that what the computer is saying? Maybe. Oh. That's probably the meaning, that this empty side is worth more than fighting for this one. It's just I didn't do the right thing. Or this. Okay, let it run a little bit. So this is the most explored one. Let's put that in. Just quickly go through. Okay. So now we are close to the end of it. Let's figure out how would that work. Why there is no variation here? Okay, that looks like it goes down to the full. Okay, that's interesting. Let's explore this one then. I think Katago gives automatically this doubtful if it's not the first. That's not Katago, that's Sabaki. Okay, it's time to stop and see what's the score. Okay, white wins by half. Ooh. Yeah, that's a win. Of course, the score estimate may not be the most accurate. Let's just make a note here and come back to this. So yeah, that was a bad move, but computer says it's not super bad yet. Still winning. Wow, okay, it's a bad choice. But, oh, swings the game back to black. But black makes a bad choice as well. and I made the good choice at the end. So, well, this was the moment of the server bug. Okay, so, well, again, let's quickly go back. So after this ambitious opening, white was falling behind slowly, and then came the monkey jump, which the computer says it was not a good idea, but I believed it, that it was winning. So I tried to do something else, and I attacked on the wrong side. Should have done G3 first. So then, of course, it was black's game after, but after a while, black thought that, well, stopping this would have been better, while we know now that actually white can make enough territory on the other side. So therefore this was a decisive mistake. And well, yeah, another blunder here, and it ends up with white. Okay, well, that was eye-opening, and this is how I do these AI-assisted human commentary for my games and some of your games as well. Okay, so that's it.